I read them. Okay. All right, let's review a couple of things. All right. All right, let's review even and odd. So remember, our even numbers are 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Our odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So whenever we have a double digit number, we look at the back number to determine if the number is even or odd. So let's look at my first number, 68. Is this even or is it odd? 68. Would it be even or odd? Okay, Carson, even or odd? It is an even number because 8 is even. 31, even or odd? 31, even or odd? Odd because 3 is an odd number. 1 is an odd number. 99, even or odd? Joshua?
Even.
99?
Yes.
Okay, so remember, your even numbers are 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Your odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So 99 would be odd because 9 is an odd number. So 99 would be odd. All right, next we have 146. Dennis, is it even or odd? 146.
Even.
Even, good. Because 6 is an even number. Awesome. All right, can you think of your own odd number? Can you give me your own odd number? Okay, what you have? 1. Well, besides 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. That's even. 0. Your own odd number. Okay, Joshua, you have one?
91.
91. Okay, everybody else good. Another one?
Can I use the bathroom?
Okay, 1,031 because 1 is at the end of that. Okay. 1,033. Okay, Avaya, you have an odd number?
No, can I go to the bathroom?
Oh, sure. 23. Okay, what about an even number? Can you give me an even number? Even number. Okay, what you have for even? 200. Dennis, even number?
110.
110. Good. Even number? No. Okay, but I did not. Okay. Still on even numbers? 14. Okay, 7 and 7. All right, good. So even and odd. Even numbers 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Just remember. It's the even number. All right, so I have these squares here and I want you to divide them in half. Remember, when we divide something in half, we're dividing it into 2 pieces. Okay. What's one way I can divide my square? What's one way? Okay, Joshua?
Down the circle. Down the square.
Okay, I can put a line down. Good. That's half. What's another way I can divide my square in half besides this way, Dennis?
Sideways.
Okay, good. Which is called horizontal. I can do a line this way. Good. All right. So your book will ask you to divide the square in different ways. This is how we can divide a vertical line or a horizontal line. Good. All right, look at my triangle here. I have a fraction shaded in. Which one reads the fraction that's shaded in? Is it 1/2 or 2/2? Which one reads the fraction that is shaded in? 1/2. Because one piece is shaded out of two pieces total. So remember your fraction. Let's practice some time. All right, what time is it? Okay, so if it's 11 o'clock right now, what time was it an hour ago? If it's 11 o'clock now, what time was it an hour back? We're going back an hour. What time was it? 10 o'clock. It was 10 o'clock an hour ago. If it's 11 o'clock now, what time will it be in an hour? 12 o'clock. Good. All right, y'all need to get your books out. Your math book, guys. 25-1A.
Oh God.
25-1A.
Miss Legends, what page?
25-1A.
Okay. 25.
Okay, good.
Mama, mommy, your math book page.
Please no markers, y'all. It's gonna go through that I say all the time. Questions that I already answered. 25-1A, everybody. I need your math book. 25-1A.
This is what it looks like.
25-1A. Here.
25A.
25-1A.
Yes. No, there's only like three, like 1, 2, 3, like that.
Get your lunch, get your drink, get your stuff.
I guess if that's how it's done.
All right, do we have our page? 25-1A?
Let's put this into the page again.
Not till way next year.
I think I just saw it.
Like way like March probably.
She said 45 days.
All right, 25-1A.
Oh, it's 25-1B.
45.
Then is
25-1A.
Miss Legends, I got it.
Got it? Okay, awesome. Dennis and everybody, do you have it? Yes? Everybody has it? No, not yet? Okay. All right, you ready now, Dennis? Yep. All right, so remember last week or week before, whatever, we learned our doubles plus one, doubles facts. Now we will introduce our doubles plus one facts, which are similar to the doubles facts, except you're adding one number more. That's what makes it different. So go ahead and look in your book at the first fact. Do you see how it's a doubles fact? 5 plus 5. What does 5 plus 5 equal? 10. So write 10. Yep. But look at the facts on the side of it. It's a little different. That fact reads 5 plus 6. That is an example of a doubles plus one fact. That's because it looks like a double fact, but it's actually a number that's one more than the number. So that means 6 is one more than 5. So if 5 plus 5 is 10, then 5 plus 6 would be 11. One more. The answer is going to be one more. So 5 plus 6 is 11. So these are your doubles plus one facts. Right, 11. All right, the next one, it says 7 plus 7, that equals what? 14. The doubles plus one fact is 7 plus 8. So 8 plus 7 or 7 plus 8, same thing. So that would be what? 15. 7 plus 7 is 14. 8 plus 7 is 15. No, because I watched you buy that lid off. I watched you do that. Just like you did the eraser off. All right, next fact reads 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4 equals what? 8. 8. So then 5 plus 4 would equal? 9. It's one more. 9. Yo, y'all did not look at the choice.
Joshua, look in chat.
Yeah, but sometimes do like do it right. You're not good.
Next time.
I did a good job sleeping. I just don't know why today we have a mess like that. All right, let's go to the next row. I have 3 plus 3. Okay, your math, page 23. 3 plus 3 is 6. Your doubles fact is 4 plus 3 or 3 plus 4. That would equal 7. One more. 7. Yeah, math 23. All right, next one is 6 plus 6. That equals 12. So that means 6 plus 7 would equal 13. That's the doubles plus 1.
Wait, let me see. So it's like 6 plus 6 equals 12.
6 plus 7 is 13. It's one more. All right, next one. 8 plus 8 is 16. So then 8 plus 9 would be 17. I said. All right, so a lot of those are your doubles plus one fact. Let's keep going. Next one. We have 2 plus 2 equals what? So then 2 plus 3, doubles plus one fact would equal 5. Next, it says 5 plus 5 equals 10. So then 6 plus 5, same thing, would equal 11. Next one. 8 plus 8, no, I'm sorry, 6 plus 6 equals. So then 7 plus 6 would equal 13. Yeah. Next one, next row, 8 plus 8 is 16, so 8 plus 9 is 17. Next one, 3 plus 3 is 6, so 3 plus 4 will be 7. All right, spelling 3 times today. Confused and loosely. Okay, so how many ants? There were 4 and then 3 more. So then you need to go draw 1 more and then tell me how many total. All right, and then the last one, 7 plus 7 is 14. So 7 plus 6 is 13. So oh, 7 plus 8, I'm sorry, it's 15. My bad. I did the wrong fact. Yeah. All right, so these are examples of your doubles. So how many? These are examples of your doubles plus one fact. So I'm gonna show it to you again here on the board. So we have 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 3 is 5, 3 plus 4 is 7, 4 plus 5 is 9, 5 plus 6 is 11, 6 plus 7 is 13, 7 plus 8 is 15, 8 plus 9 is 17, and 9 plus 10 is 19. Okay? So these are examples of your doubles plus one facts. This is what they look like. Let's go over them. So 1 plus 2 equals 3, 3, 3. 2 plus 3 equals 5, 5, 5. 3 plus 4 equals 7, 7, 7. 4 plus 5 equals 9, 9, 9. 5 plus 6 equals 11, 11, 11. 6 plus 7 equals 13, 13. 7 plus 8 equals 15, 15, 15. 8 plus 9 equals 17, 17, 17. 9 plus 10 equals 19, 19, 19. Okay, so these are the doubles plus one facts. Okay, they're similar to your doubles facts except you're adding plus one. All right, let's go ahead and leave math. We are do our reading. I'm gonna put it up. You can write it with your pencil. Okay, we're on Story Tree, page 17. I know you have the book, Dennis. Yeah. I heard you when you told me the first time.
Miss Nugent.
Please stop. Yes.
What book is it?
I have to show it to you on the screen, remember? No.
I do.
Okay, so there's 4 and there's 3. How many total? Count them all and put the number right here. I don't know why you put a 4 and a 5 right there. That's not where they go. All right, so Story Tree is our book. We're on page 17 of Fun Trip. It's our story we'll be reading. Online is gonna read today. All right, Joshua, you can start us off, page 17. Because I have it right here.
Monday, Tim's dad came home with a big smile.
Do you need me to make it bigger?
Can you zoom in a little?
Huh?
Can you zoom in a little?
Zooming in more? Okay. What about, is it better?
Yes.
Okay, start all over with the title of Fun Trip.
A fun trip. One day, Tim's dad came home with a big smile. Let back the van and go on a trip. He said we can take the tent and camp by the pond. Oh, yes, let's, said Tim. I like that plan. Help us back, Tim, said Mom. You will need pants and top. Need pants and top and lots of socks. Damn, get the hot dogs and buns.
Okay, good. So Tim's dad came home one day, and where did he want to take the family? There were 4 ants on the table, 3 more came. Why did you draw 4?
Vacation.
On a trip, right? Vacation, a trip. Where were they going to go?
To the pond.
To the pond, right? So what was some of the stuff that Mom said they would need to pack?
Lots of pants and lots of socks.
Yes, pants, tops, socks, and what kind of food would they eat?
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs and buns. Okay. All right. Okay, next page, Dennis, page 18.
And let's take beans and cupcakes too. Tim got his
I know, that's fine.
hands, tops, and socks. And let's take them in his backpack. Then he set buns and beans in the picnic basket. May we take cat skip, Mom? He asked. Yes, said Mom. We will need that. Tim got the hot dogs and cat's scum. Mom got coffee. Tim, she said, and you get the milk for me and please get the eggs and the pancake mix. The mix. Tim got coffee, milk, eggs, and the pancakes mix. Then he ran to help Dad. They got the tent and camp stove. Then Tim went to get the sleeping bags off the rack. Let's load up the van, said Dan. Hop in, Tim, said Dad. It's time to take off.
Okay, Avaya, page 19. Okay. Well, we read those questions.
Which page?
19. This one right here. Tim ran like the wind.
Tim ran like the wind. Okay.
I'm sorry, hold on. I don't know why that's showing that. This thing. Okay. Okay, Tim ran.
Tim ran like the wind to get in. He got in the back seat and gave belt and neck.
What's that called? A young curly is up in that. That's another one.
A snack. He held the map in his lap. We just may need that map, said Dad. Mom, Dad, and Tim rode for miles and miles. When they went up a hill and passed a lot of oak trees and grass and big red mill. Let's camp here, said Tim. No, not here, said Dad. We will wait till we get to the pond. At last, Tim said, see, I see the pond. Let's camp here by the pine trees. This will make a good campsite, said Mom. I will like the pile of nice rocks to use for the campfire. I like the pond. What fun will we have on this trip, said Tim.
Okay, good. So they pack up all of their food, the things that they're going to eat for breakfast, pancake mix, the coffee, the milk, the eggs, everything they're gonna eat for dinner, all the hot dog, they pack up the van, right? So they are ready to go on their trip, right? So they're going to the pond. So finally they arrived, and Tim wanted to just camp when they got there, but Dad specifically wanted to be near the what? The pond. Dad said, no, we will get by the pond. And so finally they arrived at the pond where there were pine trees nearby, and they decided that that would be the perfect campsite. So when we come back on Monday, we'll read about their time at the campsite, like while they were there. Okay? All right. All right, so we will stop here. Good job with your reading. Let's review your science and social studies, and we'll be done for the day. Oh, and your spelling.
Miss
Yes.
Fuji,
Recording in progress.
Miss
Recording.
Fuji,
Uh-huh.
remember I told you about my weekend when I hit my toe on the couch?
Mhm.
My thing? Well, after class, I want to show you how it looks because it hurts a little bit.
It still hurts?
No, but like my nail is chipped.
Oh, because of that. Yeah, it'll take some time to grow back. Sometimes that's, yeah, if you like chip it or
I'll show you
anything.
how it looks. I'll show you
Okay.
how it looks.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and go over your science and social studies for this week. You can get out your science. We are talking about the sense. Huh? Well, yeah, after Zoom, we do it. Okay, page 11, your ears, hearing. Page 11. Yeah, but you can still get it out if they want to.
Goodbye, Junkie. Hello, hope. What the?
All right. All right, so this week we moved on to our second sense. Remember, we have a total of 5 senses. We covered the sense of sight last week. This week we talked about how the sense of hearing works, right? We have 2 parts to our ear. We have the outer ear, and then we have the inner ear, which is inside of our skull that we don't, we don't see that part, but we know it works. So we talked about how whenever sound goes out, it will shake the air. It will cause the air to vibrate and to shake. It shakes the air, and the shaking air will then, the sound that's in the shaking air will then be caught by our outer ear. Our outer ear catches the sound, right? When our outer ear catches the sound then travels through our ear canal inside of our inner ear, and then it shakes the eardrum to let the eardrum know that sound is traveling through the ear canal, and the nerves connected to our eardrum and our ear will then send a message to our brain to let our brain know what we are hearing. That is how sound works. It happens very fast, so we don't usually see it happening. It's happening right now. As I'm talking, you're hearing everything, you're listening to everything that I'm saying. So it's happening right now. Like I said, it's happening so fast. It happens so fast, you don't really you can't I guess you say keep track of it, oh, it's happening right now. Okay. So sound will shake the air, it travels through the ear canal, the outer ear catches it, travels through the ear canal, shakes the eardrum, and then the nerves will let the ear know what you are hearing. Okay. So that was it for our science this week on the ear and how sound works. Yep, pretty easy test this week. It'll just, everything I just said, that's going to be the questions. What happens when sound goes out? Shakes the air. What does the shaking air do? What does the outer ear do to the shaking air? Catches it. Where does the sound travel? Through your ear canal. Your test will have all these questions, okay? All right, let's go ahead and go to your social studies this week. So on page 14 in social studies. Social studies, page 14, we discussed the first people that were here in America before anyone arrived in America. There were people that were here, and these people are called the Native Americans. Some people call them the Indians, but we'll call them the Native Americans. Native means of an original home, because the people who traveled here to America was their original home. They were the first ones here before the Pilgrims came, before all of those people came. The Native Americans were here. I told you there were different parts that the Native Americans spread out while they were here in America. Okay, so we know our compass usually tells us north, south, east, and west, but when it came to this, it was a little different. Okay, so we know north, south, east, and west. Next week. So we know north, south, east, and west. Okay, so the Northeast Native Americans, what that means is they live in the north, in between the north and the east. That's the Northeast. And then we talked about the Southeast that lives between the east and the south. Southeast. Okay, so the Northeast Native Americans, they were the pilgrims they were the Native Americans that the Pilgrims met. A lot of the Northeast Native Americans were farmers and hunters. They would farm a lot of beans, a lot of corn, a lot of squash and pumpkins, and they would also hunt for wild turkey and deer. That's what they were known for being able to do, and that's why when they met the Pilgrims, they taught the Pilgrims how to plant corn, how to plant pumpkin, how to hunt, and all of that. Those were the Pilgrims that the Native Americans met up with, the Northeast. The Northeast Native Americans also had homes called wigwams or longhouses. They were usually homes that were built and they put like tree bark and mud and woven mats on top of the house. Yeah, the mud is what makes it stick. And so the wigwam was usually for a smaller family, but the longhouse that they built was usually for several families, and they were able to live all together. Now, the Southeast Native Americans down here, like in the South, in Florida and that area, the culture was different. They usually lived around water, swamps, different things like that. So their homes were different. Their homes were called Their homes were called the chickies, which had a roof, but it also was open and it had a raised floor. That's it on page 15. And also they would use mud to kind of cover the home. The mud would help like water from kind of getting through the roof. So that's how they built their homes. So in the Southeast, they built homes called chickies, but that's because of the culture and the environment they were in. Okay, so that's the two Native Americans. The Northeast were the hunters and farmers, and the Southeast were the Native Americans that had the chickies homes. They lived down here in the South where it's a lot hotter. Okay, so that's your science and social studies this week. Make sure to still review your pages, guys, because you still have a test on Friday, and you want to make sure that you know the material and you know exactly what's going on. We're not going to exactly review spelling today. You just have to complete your workbook pages 10 and 11 in your spelling book. Okay, so that's it, guys. We are done for the day. I will see you on tomorrow for Bible, and we also have our phonics test on tomorrow. Okay, y'all have a good afternoon.
Students.
All right, guys.